5 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. You see a view over Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Game 5 of the American League Division Series. You see Cleveland won games 1 and 2 here in Cleveland off 2 walk-off wins. Game 3 was a blowout for Toronto. Game 4 was a walk-off. And we are here. Shane Bieber on the mound for the Indians. Sean Manaea takes the mound for the Blue Jays. Game 5, American League Division Series. Next.
Home side about to take
all right, here we go. Kicking off Game 5, and a season that I thought might be over came down to the last at-bat, really, last game. And it could have gone either way. It went our way. You see the settings there. And now we're playing on house money at this point. I mean, now that's a leadoff double for Francisco Lindor, but I mean the Blue Jays, we had 9 less wins. We were the Indians were just a much better team than us. And they kind of showed it at the start. I mean, I still think are the best team in the league. But they just showed that they were such a dominant team to walk-off wins. And, yeah, their pitchers executed much better than ours have. It's crucial to win this game and move on. The Red Sox and Astros are going to a Game 5 as well, so we don't know who we will be playing until this game is over.
Able to foul it away. Lindor,
1-2.
runner at second with 1 away.
See if Juan Soto can come through for us. Of course, the hero last game being Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but that will be an RBI single for Juan Soto. It's 1-0 Blue Jays in the first.
He's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 home runs, a game-tying home run in the 6th, and a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th, sending it to Game 5. Anthony Rendon, a drive into center field. That one's going to fall, a 1-out base hit. And, yeah, the cards have really just fallen to where Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the man to do it. And, Jose Altuve the batter now, but you see I've changed Altuve's number. I've been meaning to. I feel like number 11 fits him pretty okay.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So, yeah, Jose Altuve will wear number 11 because Mike Trout's number 27, 28 didn't look right on him. And that will be an inning ending. No, it will not. They are barely able to get Altuve. And there will be 2 away. An inning ending double play, not to happen. And now you see here. That's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s playoff stats for this series. This is the first series. He already has 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and he's hitting .350. Full count with Gregory Polanco on deck.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
Inside ball 4. He will work a walk to load the bases with 2 outs in the first. Not a good start for the Indians. Well, I wouldn't say ace. I still think Kluber's their ace because he won Cy Young. But he is the man that's taken Game 1 and Game 5. It's a full count. Is Bieber going to walk home or run?
3-2. Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and
3-2.
now a miss there on 2-2.
From Bieber.
No, he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so
that's a drive. Polanco, right field, grand slam in the first inning. It's 5-0 Blue Jays.
And we'll employ the use of
the collapse of the Cleveland Indians in the division series.
Miles an hour off the bat.
That ball crushed off the bat of Gregory Polanco. It's going to carry 372 feet out of Progressive Field. It's 5-0 before they even come up to bat. And the inning's still not over. 3-1 to Andujar. Swung on and missed. Full count. This will be Bieber's 30th pitch of the inning. He's not going to be in this one very long.
Really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss.
And that will be a line out to end the inning. 5-run score, the biggest blow coming off the bat of Gregory Polanco.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's
and now we have our ace, Sean Manaea, on the mound. I don't plan on him going very far, and oh my goodness, this is not a pitcher's duel at all. Malik Smith, a leadoff home run. And he's not a home run hitter.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy
and just because I already said that this is how it's going to go, Herman Marquez, who I changed his pitching form, will get warm in the bullpen. He'll come in the 6th.
Now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
If all goes to plan, he'll come in the 6th.
And he tries to get him to reach for it,
and
but it stays outside.
Yeah, it's going to go the first 5.
Holds
and
off
Marquez
on
is
the
going to
slider,
finish
and
it
that's
off.
a good idea as it's ball 4.
A leadoff walk. Or not a leadoff walk, a walk after one's already in. And now a full count on Jose Ramirez. 3-2, ground ball past the glove of Lindor. A base hit. There's 2 on. Nobody's out, and one's already in. This is going to be a crazy and very hectic game.
And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. And they get the force over there.
Oh, a close play at first. They are able to get the lead runner at third. Don't know if that was the best play, but that's the play that Lindor decided to go with. And now that ball's a drive. It probably was because that saved a run. If we went for the action, never mind. It'd be a double play. Never mind. Okay. Here we go, 2 outs. 1-1 count. Omar Narvaez, 2-seamer in there. 1-2. Manaea gets out of the inning, allows only 1 off the homer. Could have been bad, and that's the only blow the Jays give up, I guess.
Stepping in for the Jays.
3-2 on JT Realmuto to kick off the top of the 2nd. A pitch from Shane Bieber to kick off his 2nd inning of work is going to be another base hit. It's crazy that Realmuto had 72 speed at the start of this franchise.
Hey, the offense did
just watched it go down slowly.
That makes 5. That makes 5
1-1
already.
The pitch to Francisco Lindor.
Blue Jay shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2. 1-2. Can we get something? Drive home some more, make back that run we gave up in the top half of the inning. Realmuto takes off, and that's going to be a base hit into center field. And lands in the perfect place for that to be a single, and then he advances on the throw. 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. For Mike Trout. It'll be a full count on Trout. Let's see what he can do. I'll take a walk to load the bases again.
Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do.
And he hits it the other way. That will be caught by Jackie Bradley Jr. Both runners will tag. The throw is offline. That'll be a sacrifice fly for Mike Trout at 6-1 Blue Jays.
Sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Just like that. Shane Bieber's day is done. He goes 1 1/3 inning. Daryl Aricity brought into pitch. He has no energy. He's been pitching, and this is the 3rd game he's appeared in
I would
the
imagine
series.
these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Yeah, it was a bad pitch because of a hanging curve, but nothing Soto could have really done with it. I wanted that so bad, but I'll usually wait till that dot goes away and swing. And
Lindor
it just didn't go away.
3rd with 1 gone in the inning.
1-2, a sac fly is all we need. Make it 7-1. We've scored 7. That'll work too. We've scored 7 the past 2 games, and we already have 7 in the 2nd inning.
The 3rd baseman.
And it's not over yet. It'll be a full count. Anthony Rendon. Taylor Rogers now in the bullpen for Cleveland. And you can just see nobody moving here in Cleveland. Nobody on their feet except the few Blue Jays fans who made the trip to a different country.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this
devastating for Indian fans. 106 wins. You go up 2 games to nothing in the series, and then Game 5 after you get walked off in a game you really should have won in Game 4.
Here's another 2-2.
And all this, and then you give up 6 or you give up 5 in the first inning of Game 5.
And he fouls this one
it's
off.
rough. Indians are my second favorite team. I know what it's like to feel the pain of being a Cleveland Indians fan.
Backhanded, and he'll flip
There's
it
one away.
for the out.
It's very painful to be an Indians fan.
Batting 8.
Very
The
painful.
designated hitter.
Striding forward now.
Jeffrey Nelson hit 2 home runs here in Game 1.
He'll get to take
He
his
goes
first
down
cuts
very
here.
fast there
Throw
for out
gets
number
him,
2.
2 down.
Batting 9.
Digging
The
in,
shortstop.
Ramos Garcia.
Number
Ramos
60.
Garcia swinging and a
Two
miss
gone in
on the
bottom of the
fastball.
second. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
1-2. Garcia pops it up. Altuve is under it. He is there. The inning's over. We're going to the third. This is
Welcome
crazy.
back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
And, yeah, if we can do
Now the
that, then
2-1.
we are going to be in a good place
Doesn't
because
hit
our
the target. It's
Aristide,
ball 3.
he has worked so much in this
Vladimir
series.
Guerrero
He's gotten a
waits on
lot
deck.
of innings, and he's not built for as many innings as he's gotten. So he's already
There's the good
feeling it.
fastball.
He
can't
has
catch up. 3 and 2.
definitely been
Gotta
overworked
love a reliever that comes in
That'll be
firing
a full
bullets.
count
And his fastball is
on
a good one.
Altuve. And there's been a lot
And
of
here's
full
a ball
counts
in the
from
air now,
Aristide.
carrying a bit
I'm
out toward
definitely
right
pronouncing
center.
his name wrong.
Smith is to his
One
left
away.
as he
Now
puts it
Smith
away in
there.
the alley for the first out of the inning.
All right, so with that,
Now next
Vladimir
will be the
Guerrero
designated
Jr.,
hitter,
who walked in his
Vladimir
first
Guerrero.
at-bat, is up.
He drew
Let's
a
see what
walk
he
his
can do.
first time
Guerrero.
And 1-1 to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the
That's
second
a ball,
strike.
but it's called strike 2. It's more out of the zone than in it, so I'm saying that's a ball.
Fouled
Off. I mean, I umpire some games for Little League. I can't really say anything because anything that's remotely near the zone, I call a strike because
Here's another 1-2.
I try and get the games over with before Christmas.
On the line,
He almost
that's a base
killed
hit.
Aristide, even though he's probably going to die from exhaustion anyways. That's another base hit for Guerrero. He's 1 for
Up
1 in
next
this
for the
game.
Blue Jays.
So a runner
The
on
right
first
fielder.
with 1 out now.
It's a
And the
2-2
left-handed
count.
hitting
Gregory
outfielder
Polanco,
Gregory
grand
Polanco
slam in his
bats
first
next.
at-bat. And the
They're
count
working
now
the outer
full.
half here, but that
Miguel
one's wide
Andujar
for
on
ball
deck.
3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count.
3-2.
You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And
Wow.
fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Wow, that's unfortunate. That was a good pitch to hit.
Now batting.
So a runner
The
is first
baseman.
with
2
2
I'm
away.
watching the
And
World
striding
Series.
into the plate,
Altuve
it'll be
just got
Miguel
thrown out trying to
Andujar.
steal third. I really that was
And
when
he
the
gets
World
him
Series.
to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is there, and the side is
Anyway,
retired.
the inning's over. That's the first inning that the Blue Jays have not scored in this
Coming
game.
to the plate now,
Malik Smith
He
will be
went
the
deep
batter
in
for
his
Cleveland
first
in the
at-bat.
bottom of the
We'll see
third.
what he's got in store for us here.
Lots of baseball
Fouled
left
off.
in this one as we're still early on, but you don't
Again,
want to fall
Minaya
too far behind.
looking to
They're
get
already
5
down
solid
by a
innings out of
bundle,
him, then
and one
gonna
of the
look
things you want your
to
leadoff guy to get on and set the table for
Herman
the
to
big
finish
boys
it off.
to start
No,
driving in some runs.
not to
Hits it high and
Herman,
deep out
Herman
to center
Marquette.
field. And he will run
So
this
Marquette's.
one down. Moving
Great
to
play
his
by Mike
right,
Trout.
and
I mean,
that's
I
the
was kind of
first
just
out of
talking
the
over it.
inning.
That was a spectacular
fielder.
play. I didn't think he was going to be able to
Here's
get over
Jackie
that.
Bradley now.
Bradley.
Oh my
But right
goodness,
at the
another great
shortstop for
play.
the second out.
Francisco Lindor, no fear in the world, running straight at that
Now
ball
batting.
over 100
Still
miles
getting
per hour.
ready for
Could
another
have
shot.
broken
Jose Ramirez.
him.
He reached on
Every part of
his
him.
first try.
He just
Oh,
could
what
have
happened?
shattered and like collapsed to
He
the
can't
floor.
make the play.
And
Hey guys, he's not known for being
That'll
a
be-
singles hitter right here,
Now
but that's his
batting.
second.
2-out base hit for
I'm sure he'll take him, but the
Jose
guys on the
Ramirez.
other side of the scorecard might be thinking we
I
really
could've gotten
avoided a
him
worse
easily.
fate. So here's the cleanup hitter.
It'll be a
Jesus
strike 2
Aguilar.
though on
He gets a
Aguilar.
shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out
Ground
single.
ball.
Yeah, and that hit might
Altuve
not
throw,
amount to
yeah.
And
You
the
know.
throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Inning over. We're going to the 4th. We're just going to
Next
look
to
to
bat
add on
for
more and
Toronto,
more.
JT
He's out of
Realmuto.
energy,
He
and they're going to
singled his
leave him
last
out there
time
to
up.
lead off the 4th. Look how big Real
Set
Muto's
and
zone
the
is.
1-1 pitch. Line drive to center
Crushed
field.
into center field. Malik Smith will
has
catch
to
it
roam
for out
straight
number 1.
back, but he has it for the first out.
I don't know why they're going to leave him out there. I mean, I get that. Okay, he just got out.
batter,
But
1.
he's so worn out. It's a 3-1. It's a 3-1 count. If that ball had more air on it, it was gone.
Perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
3-1 to Lindor.
High fly ball out to
If that one
straightaway
had
center.
more power
Waiting
on
it
it,
is
it'd be
Smith.
gone.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Like, we're hitting the ball pretty well. It's just not carrying.
The center fielder.
So 1-1 count on Mike Trout. The 4-time MVP. If anybody's going to hit a home run, it'll probably be
in the
him.
game for Toronto.
1-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the
Why did I
fastball, and
swing?
it's 1-2.
1-2. I would hope, for his sake, that this would be Aristides' last inning of work.
Line drive
I
to
felt
left.
the need to swing at it. I mean,
And he'll get there in
we're up by
plenty
a
of
large
time to put
margin.
this one away.
And, I mean, this game's going to take forever if I don't
Stepping
take
in,
cuts at
Corey
balls that I'm
Dickerson.
able to hit. That'll be a 1-2 count.
The 1-2.
Manaea delivers to Corey Dickerson
line
into
to
left.
Soto.
So there's
He's right
one
there
away.
As he puts it away, no problem for the first
I
out.
can't believe that we
Now
came out of the
batting,
gates and
catcher,
scored 5 in the first.
Omar.
I was
At
expecting
plate,
a
Omar
duel
Narvaez.
here
He'll
and
look
a
to
very
bounce
tough
back after
win.
striking out
Very
last
tough
time
win.
up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him. Especially
I
with
was
runners in
hoping to
scoring
win. I wasn't
position.
even sure if we
Those
were going to win.
punch-outs
I
will
thought
stick with
after
you
we
a
got
little
walked off
long.
that second game in a row,
baseman.
it's
Digging
over.
in for
The
a
season,
second at
no
bat,
no
Alan
chance
Bass.
at
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out
going
in his
back to
only
back.
trip to the plate so
And then
far.
we come out, we
And
do this,
Rendon
and
will
I
look
suddenly
this
have
one
hope
into
that
it.
if we can win the ALCS, and we're
Juan
only
Soto
4
to
wins
the plate
away
now.
from a World Series championship for the second year in a row. A 1-1. He's going to miss
Outside,
outside.
2-1.
2-1. Aristi
That
back out
fastball
on the
really
mound.
got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me
2-1.
that
Juan
he's
Soto's
starting to
just going
tire
to
or
wait
wear
till there's
down a
something
little
he
bit.
wants.
The first thing
There's
that
no
goes
point
is
in
location,
swinging at
and then
anything.
your mechanics.
That
We'll see
ball
if
was
this
hit so
continues.
hard.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out,
But
one
the
away.
inning is started off with a ground out.
The third
Ready for
baseman,
another
number
shot
6.
now. Anthony Rendon.
Anthony.
He flew out in his
Bregman,
last
let's
at
see
bat.
what he's going to do. You know, I met Alex Bregman, and I met Juan Soto,
Down here as
and
it's
now they're
the
both
1
doing
and 2.
phenomenal. Like,
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone,
crazy.
and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it
Alex
coming out of the
Bregman's
pitcher's
cousin
hands
goes to my
earlier,
school.
making sure that it goes up before it
pretty
comes
cool.
down. More likely to be a
I'm a
hanger
pretty
when
cool
that's
guy.
the case.
1-2.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Yep.
And this is
Wow.
swung on and missed, so it's
Wow.
2 up, 2 down.
I'm
to start
I'm
the
swinging
fifth.
at everything in the kitchen sink right now. I
So
mean,
bases
anything
are
that
empty
is
here with 2
thrown
gone.
in
The
this
second baseman.
direction,
Riding in the speedy
I am
second
swinging
baseman,
at
Jose
because
Altuve.
it's not being thrown
Ball
very
and
hard
2
anymore.
strikes, here it
Oh
is.
my God,
Swing and a
that
miss.
was
He
terrible.
struck
I
him out
got
with
so
the two-seamer,
distracted.
and the inning is over.
I saw Alex Bregman hit the ball far,
Welcome back
and
for
then
the
it was a
bottom of the
2-run
fifth.
home run to
Here's
tie the
Heidi
game.
Watney.
That was so bad.
Thanks,
I just
Matt.
wow.
During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way
Now
to this
batting.
point, but that shouldn't
Number
mean they can't
16.
put together some great
No,
swings.
I'm not even gonna wait. I'm challenging
All right,
it right
thanks,
here,
Heidi.
right now.
Yeah, Matt.
It's not even
definitely
a close play. He
right
was
there.
out by
And
so
we're gonna
much.
take another look at
I
it
could
right
tell
here.
from the
Boy, that's
fast
just
version.
So tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the
No
decision
question,
is from the dugout,
and-
whether they want to challenge or not.
Yep, what do you know? He was called out.
Striding in for the
That was
Indians,
such like a
Aramis
blatantly
Garcia.
missed
Flied
call.
out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's not a base hit. Yeah, that one is.
Hey,
a
just
base
a
hit.
nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands
The center
inside that
fielder,
ball,
number
stay square as
00.
long as possible, and
Malik.
feed it into the opposite field for a
Okay,
base
I'm
hit.
really disappointed that Bregman hit that home run.
Stepping in now.
Bregman is
Malik
actually on the
Smith.
Phillies
3
in
balls
this,
and a
so we
strike
could
to
see
count
him
to
in the
Malik
World Series
Smith.
if we were to
Hit
make it, and the
hard,
Phillies were able
but this'll
to
be a
beat
foul
the Dodgers.
3-2 pitch.
Swing and a
Missed.
miss
He
on a
chased it
changeup
for
in the
strike
dirt.
3.
Now batting,
So
right
stepping
fielder.
in, Jackie
Bradley Jr. A drive into center field. That ball deep. Trout back to the wall. He gets it, runs into the wall. Oh my goodness, he could not have hit that ball any further.
Your attention, please.
That's the furthest he could have hit it without it being a home run.
Try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
2-2.
Taylor.
The pitch to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball to short. Garcia's throw.
Throw to first gets him.
Barely in time. That was a very close play. And Terrence Francona is going to say, hold up one more time. That was a very close play. And the throw from Garcia, did it actually beat Guerrero? Yes, it did.
What the word is from the dugout. But here's another look.
Wow, that was extremely
tough to
close.
tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really
Wow.
tough call for
All
the
right,
umpire.
well, now it'll be a 1-1 count on Gregory Polanco, who definitely has the biggest hit of the game so far.
Polanco.
4 RBIs in this one, and that might be a base hit.
Aguilar. And the
Nope.
off-balance throw
Taylor
beats
Rogers
him at
able to
first,
get
and
there.
that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So digging in now.
Miguel Andujar up now with 2 away. Let's see if he can come through.
He's gone 2 for 8.
He hit a home run in game 1. I don't think he's really done anything for us except,
And
well,
it's
that's not
fouled
true.
away.
He has gotten base hit after base hit after base hit in this series. You see, he's hitting 400.
7 runs.
And he hit a 3-run shot, has no more RBIs even since that home run. But he is getting on base. He scored plenty of
Checks his
runs.
swing here, but he does so in
2-2.
time. Some
That was a
activity out in the
77
bullpen
mile
now
per
as a
hour
couple of
curveball.
left-handers begin to stir.
A very slow pitch.
Fouled away.
That pitch is almost under the speed limit.
Classic
in,
change
like,
of speeds right
Florida.
there. Threw the hitter's timing off.
I went
got
to
a late
Florida
foul
and there was
ball.
like
Interested to
80
see
with
where he
like
goes
thing.
now.
People were going on the highway. I was like, this is crazy.
Lifted in the air to straightaway
80
center.
is crazy
Waiting on
fast.
it is Smith. He
Inning's
makes the
over. We're
play,
going to the
and
bottom of the
that'll end
6th.
the inning. One.
So I got what I wanted. 5
Now in the
innings
box,
strong out of
Jose
Sean
Ramirez.
Manaya.
2
Ramon
hits,
Marquez
10
brought
for
in.
thus far.
The goal will be
Now,
for him to
Marquez
finish the
takes
game.
over on the
Don't
mound
think
here with
he's going to
nobody
be
out
able
in the
to.
6th inning.
I don't want him to be
Marquez.
overworked. So we are going to warm up David House. I always called him Daniel House. And Aroldis Vizcaíno.
The
Oh,
2-1
man,
pitch.
I always called him Daniel House.
Lifted
Whoops.
the other way down the left field line. And that will end up
I'll
a
change
foul
his name
ball.
to Daniel House because I
There's
like
a
it better.
swing and a drive
That
hit
ball
well out
driven
to
well
right
by
field.
Ramirez,
But that'll
and
be
it's going to
off
be
the
off the
right
top
field
of the wall. Wow, that ball could not have that,
And he is
and the
in
ball
the
hit
second
by
with a
Jackie
double,
Bradley
his
Jr.
third hit
Both
of the
of
night.
them,
Just an
like the
absolute
Indians are
laser
like they can't catch a break when it comes to hitting home runs.
And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an
2-2,
hour.
yeah,
Those
you
are the
see,
line drives you
ooh,
can
who'd I
Here
go
as
with?
they go by. In the dirt here.
I don't remember who's
and he's
pitching
gonna
for
make it
him.
up
I
to
went
third
with.
here as he advances on the wild
Just full
pitch.
count, but yeah, Marquez different pitching form, faster pitching form.
Skied down the left field line.
Makes him able to make like he had the
And
Marco
this'll wind
Estrada
up a
one
foul
before. I don't know
ball.
why he didn't have the Herman Marquez
There's
one,
ball 4.
but yeah, I couldn't even deal with that. It was just too slow for me to
At the
handle,
plate,
and
Corey
it just
Dickerson's
frustrated me
previous
pitching.
history with Herman Marquez.
I took him out of a playoff game that he was
Back in
supposed
to
to
reach it
start
first, but he
because it was
can't
so
flag it
slow.
down.
And he's not having a good start to this playoff game as he gives up a run.
At their deficit. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Narvaez.
7-2, swing and a miss. Narvaez goes down.
You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right
Very
there.
good one.
You're hoping it can get knocked
2-1.
down.
Up
Instead,
next for Cleveland.
base hit, run batted
Great
in.
curveball
And as the
again,
batter
fools
goes there,
Hansen.
taking off your bat,
2-2 pitch.
jabs to the first base, goes
Fastball on the
flat,
inside
fouled
edge,
the hole
fouled
right
off,
there.
keeps
Ribeye
that bat
snake,
alive.
chalk one up.
Do it again,
Ready with
2-2.
another 2-2.
Misses outside,
Not
3-2.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy in the
Big
mound,
pitch
this is
from
one of those
Marquez, gonna
innings
miss
where
inside.
nothing comes
The
easy.
bases are
He's
loaded.
doing a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring.
Now
it.
Gregory,
The designated
nope,
hitter.
Jeffrey Nelson the
Jeffrey.
batter.
Ball
He's gonna
lined
drive
toward the
home
gap in
one.
left center.
He's gonna
One run
maybe
is
drive
scored.
home 2. Throw to third, not in time. That's a 2 RBI single, and that brings the tying run to the plate.
Aramis Garcia.
Aramis Garcia, the weak link of this Cleveland Indians team, if I do say so
Yeah, 2
myself.
on here and 3 on the board already.
No
They've
offense, no
absolutely
shade
come out
or
and forced
anything
the
to him.
issue with this inning, Matt. A hit
But
here
he's
could really
made
fire
so
up
many
that
bad
dugout.
plays at
2-2
shortstop.
one more time.
hot shot
Like,
down the
he
line.
just,
But a
I don't
foul
think he's
ball is
supposed to be a shortstop. Can I go in and look? Yeah, he's a catcher. So they're playing him at shortstop. Okay, I'm not going to diss him as much because he's not a shortstop. Yet they insist on playing him there.
Flip of his
So,
glove for one.
can't do much about that. That's a big flaw on their part. Like, don't play him at shortstop. Play him in, like, left. And play your second baseman there. And I'm sure one of your outfielders could probably play second.
This one's down to
Not
third.
shortstop,
Oh, and it
though.
eats him up a bit.
Ramirez will make an error there at third to kick off the seventh.
The batter,
I believe it's still, no, it's Tyler Olson now on the mound for the Indians. He was the one who blew the game in Game 4. Yeah, Game 4. Hansen, yeah, well, Garcia can double play.
With just the one out.
the center fielder, number 27.
Yeah, so he was the one who couldn't get a single out and gave up the walk-off three-run shot to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-1 pitch to Mike Trout.
Count is 1-2
Fouled
now.
off, 1-2.
Lindor leads off first with one
Francisco
away.
Lindor, the runner on first.
Now we'll
And
snap
they're
one
gonna
off
check
over
over.
to the bag. And he's back easily.
Aguilar holding him on. Let's see. Trout can get a big base hit for us here and
From the
get
belt,
back one
the
of those
pitch.
runs we
Runners
lost.
off for second. A
And,
swing
well,
and
that
drive
ball's
it
driven
down
pretty
toward the
well.
gap.
That's going to be
And
off
that'll
the
get
wall.
down out there for
Or it's going
extra
to bounce
bases.
up and off the wall. And that will be an RBI double standing up
They'll
as Mike
extend their
Trout
lead
gets an
here as the
8-4
runner
lead.
scores from first.
So we get back one of the three they scored. I want more. I want to get at least three back and maybe even more.
And he cruises into second with an
1-2
RBI
to
two-bagger.
Soto.
You'll take that every
Misses
day of the week.
outside 2-2.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Bouncing, whatever. 2-2 pitch to Soto from Olsen.
This is on the
That's
ground.
going to be a great sliding play there
What a
from
stop on the
Aguilar. Wow.
slide. Got him.
It's a great play there. Olsen has had a very bad
Toronto
postseason, if I can say so myself. I mean, 5.54 ERA.
The four-hitter,
He
Anthony
has a
Rendon.
54
Runner is scoring
ERA.
position with two gone.
2-1 pitch to Rendon.
Popped him up.
It's popped up.
Garcia is there for it. Oh, no, he
Oh
butchered
my
it.
goodness, it got
And the runner
dropped
scores
by
from third as they
Garcia.
extend
That's
their
sad.
lead. Now a 9-4
Oh, I was
ball game.
dissing him,
Those are
and he
plays
just
that
let
force a
another
ball
run
game.
score.
You're already losing, and then you
It's
make
a
it here like
2-1
that
count.
to compound
Jose
things.
Altuve, the
That's how
batter.
things snowball on you, and you start to
swing
feel
and
like you
miss.
can't do anything
I have
right.
terrible swings
Even
with
count, 2
Altuve.
balls and 2
Why do
strikes.
I always get distracted during his at-bat?
Here now the
2-2
2-2.
with 2 outs. And it's hit right back up the middle.
And that'll get through into center
2
field for a
on,
base
2
hit.
outs. And that's going to bring Vladimir Guerrero
Nice
Jr. up.
execution right there, Dan. Kept his front
And
shoulder
maybe a
in,
bit of
kept his
PTSD
hands
here for
inside
Tyler
the
Olsen.
baseball,
No.
ripped the base hit up
What
the
a
middle.
big
Take him out. Last time Guerrero faced Olsen with 2 runners on. We were brought to this game.
Now pitching for the
right up the middle.
Well,
High in
Brad
the
Hand, the
air,
batter,
center
the pitcher
field.
brought in,
Right
and
it is Smith.
Guerrero still almost took him deep.
And that'll end the inning.
So we get 2 runs back. It's a 9-4
Run
game.
on 2 hits,
For the
2 errors in the inning, and 2 left.
Go to the bottom of the 7th.
Down the first base
Fouled
line.
off 1-2.
This'll get fouled.
Now
It's a
Smith, the
ball
batter
and
for
2 strikes.
Cleveland. 1-2 pitch from Herman
Flared
into
out
left.
toward left.
Tough play. Soto there,
Comes
1
in a
away.
few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
1 out now. It'll
Up
be
next
a
for Cleveland.
Standing in,
Jackie Bradley Jr.
0-2 in the ball
Bradley.
game so
Gonna
far.
hit a fly ball.
Bradley
Jackie
has
Bradley
redone
Jr.
it.
has had a spectacular
And he
series.
makes
I'd
the
say
catch for the
the best
second
player
out.
so far in this series for the Indians. He's had like 3 home
Now
runs.
batting,
He's had a
third
crazy
Trying to
series.
pick things up where we left
Full
off.
count.
Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Two-bagger
Oh my
and later
goodness.
scored in his previous
Oh my
appearance.
goodness.
And that is in there for a 2-out
Wow,
base knock.
bad
And he'll
fielding there
pull
by
into
the Blue
second with his
Jays.
fourth
That'll be
hit
an
of the ball game.
E7.
Man,
right?
that swing looked like self.
It would
Now
have,
batting
I would
the
think it
real
has to
ball
be
The first
E7.
baseman.
No,
He most
no
likely
error
there,
on the
and
play,
it was enough
surprisingly.
to get him
Aguilar.
safely to
I
second.
think there
Those are
should
the
have
kind
been
of
an error
hits
on
that will
one,
drive
so
you
I
nuts
don't
as a
think he would
pitcher.
have gotten that extra base
The
if
1-2
he didn't miss that.
is looked at for ball
2-2
number
count
2.
on Jesus Aguilar.
Ramirez
They're only
at
2 for
second
10 with
2
runners in
down.
scoring position this game. A big reason why they are trailing by so much.
And
Great play by Rendon to save a run. We're going to the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Jacob Barnes, the pitcher, brought in to pitch in the 8th.
Number 50.
This game so far has gone exactly how I hoped. Herman brought in. He gave up like 3 runs, which I don't like. But, I mean, along with the 3 runs, he's done pretty well other than that. And we're winning. And so far, it's looking like we have a very good shot at returning to the American League Championship Series. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
The pitch to Polanco from Barnes, ripped up the middle. No! Garcia actually makes a play there, and he may have just saved that umpire's life.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
That ball was a line shot heading right for that second base umpire.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Andujar. Base hit. No, another great play. That one caught by Ramirez. There's 2 down. We can't catch a break here in the 8th. 2 line drive missiles off the bat. And they both are snagged up on the fly.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2-2. Or sorry, 1-2. The pitch from Barnes to Realmuto. Ground ball. Hansen fields throw to first in time. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. I mean, I'm going to leave Herman out there because I have no reason to take him out. My plan was hope our offense can do well. Bring in Minaya for 5. Bring in Marquez for a few. And that'll be a short hop.
Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
Take a look at this again in slow motion.
Batting.
Oh, actually, let's
Omar.
and take a look at what's going on over there in Boston. Top of the 5th, it's 1-0 Houston. Sorry, it's in Houston, not in Boston. 2-2 to Omar Narvaez. That's a pop-up. Rendon there, 1 away.
Rendon for the first out.
Or it could be the Astros we would face for the second year in a row in the American League Championship Series. Ground ball, Hansen. They will get the runner at second, and they'll beat and Hansen will not beat the throw to first. We're going to the 9th. Adam Simber brought on to keep the score where it is. It always amazes me that Adam Simber never runs out of energy. I don't understand.
1-1. Lifted in the air to
fly ball center field. That'll be a leadoff base hit.
He can't get to it. This one's down.
There we go. Let's make the count. Let's just come out and dominate. Let's come out here, get another 5-run inning maybe, and just finish off the Indians for good. 1-2 pitch from Simber.
And there he goes towards second.
Door takes off. That'll be a strike him out, throw him out double play.
And that's a double play.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner
on,
but that ended up just causing a different
kind of double play, just like that rally
Not how
stop.
The offense drew that one up.
1-1. Fouled off by Soto.
2 out, nobody on.
2 outs. 1-2 count. Top of the 9th. It's a 9-4 ball game. Ground ball. Fielded well by Ramirez. Strong throw. Beats Soto. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Cleveland needs 5. And, yeah, we'll leave in Marquez.
The 1-1 pitch.
Jeffrey Nelson. Can he get in one last home run for good measure? Ground ball to Rendon.
Fielded by Rendon.
Throw to first in time. The Blue Jays are 2 outs away from moving on to the next round.
Now batting. Number
1-1. Garcia. Aramis Garcia.
There, 2 strikes now.
He's had a pretty bad series. I almost feel bad for him. Almost. That'll be a base hit. Will it? Yes, it will. 1 out base hit for Garcia.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on,
center
boys.
fielder.
Here we go. And Alex Smith up. Full count to him.
One thing that gets me jacked up
Fouled off.
watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here we go.
Ready with another
3-2. Fly ball out of play. Count stays even. 3-2 again. Chopped foul. Smith working a long at-bat. Some of the Indians have done well all series long. Foul tip, strike 3, and the Indians are down to their final out. And their best player this series, Jackie Bradley Jr., 2 home runs and 3 RBI.
And they've got only 1 out left.
1-1 from Marquez inside, 2-1.
Well off the plate inside. Good
swing and a miss. Count is 2-2. The Indians are down to their final strike of the 2023 season.
Now for Cleveland.
Curveball, base hit. It's not over yet. Jose Ramirez will get his cut.
That's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up off speed.
Yeah, right. Here we go.
Being late, right on time with the off speed.
1-1 to Jose Ramirez in there. 1-2. Again down to their final strike. Curveball swung on and missed in the dirt. The throw down, and the Toronto Blue Jays are moving on to the American League Championship Series. They will punch their ticket in 5 games. It didn't look pretty at the start, but I had confidence in my boys, and they came out strong. The Indians, nothing but just sadness. I mean, they had it all but one. Multiple opportunities, 3 games.
Well, they know
3 opportunities to go on.
But they've handled their business
unable to succeed. The Blue Jays dancing on their home field.
Well done.
And we are moving on. Gregory Polanco will be your player of the game. He went 1 for 4, but to be fair, it was a big hit.
He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs.
Postseason baseball for you. It's crazy. Your winning pitcher, Sean Manaea. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 earned run, and 1 walk. The loss will go to Shane Bieber. He only went 1 1/3, allowed 6 hits, no strikeouts, 7 earned runs, and 1 walk. The save goes to German Marquez. He went 4 innings, allowed 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 earned runs and 2 walks. And the player of the game is Gregory Polanco. He went 1 for 4 with a home run and 4 RBIs. That will wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you.